Okay, so now after the funeral, let's just talk about after the funeral. You have gone and laid your loved one to rest, right? You ever think about how when someone dies, all of your friends and your co-workers and family members, they just rally around you with support, with so much love in their heart, right? And they're just there with you from that moment on, the first moment they got the news to the time they go to the funeral and have the repast, and then people sort of dissipate into all sorts of directions and they forget about you. You know, I used to do that. I would be like the first one to show up, but then I stopped that because I realized that, you know, and it dawned on me when I lost my own mother. That's when it first hit me, is that everyone was there, calling and the cards and the text message, emails, social media, coming by, checking on me. And then after the funeral, maybe a week later, I didn't hear from these people. Where did they go? What happened? What happened to all my friends and family and loved ones? And I just felt like some of them had let me down or some of them had forgotten me, but that's not the case. That's not what really happened. What really happened is that we come together anytime something bad happens, and especially in the Black community, if something happens, we pull together and we rally around each other, and we love on each other, embrace each other, and carry each other and walk with each other through that hurtful situation. Be it a death, it could be somebody's in trouble, going to court. It could be somebody losing their house. It could be a bake sale at the church, a fish fry, whatever. Black people tend to come around and we show up and we show that support and we show strong support. And it's a good thing. But what happened, and I can't speak outside of Black race because I don't know what other races do, but I'm willing to bet that they probably do the same, if not worse. People, whenever your family member or friend passes away and there are other family members there, other friends, rally around them and support them beyond just that week of the funeral. Call them 2 weeks after. Check on them a month later, 6 months later. Because you see, whenever there's a funeral and you have all of that support around you, you feel okay. And you feel loved, and you feel special, and you feel grateful to have all of these people around you. But 2 weeks later, when the phone ain't ringing, the living room is not full of guests, the cars in the driveway are not filled with strangers and friends and family coming to show support, it's just your cars, that's when it really hits home. That's when death really hits. And we're not even talking about, we're not even talking about when there are issues like financial issues with coming up with the money to pay for the funeral.
Holidays take a lot of effort.
Money to come up with the funeral and all that. We're not even talking about that. We're just talking about the aftermath, the aftershock. How does that affect you? And if you've never gone through it before, let me be the first to tell you that it's awful and it's a lonesome feeling to be by yourself in a storm. If this made sense to you or you have experienced this or heard about it, drop me a line in the comment and let me know what your thoughts are, okay? And also while you're at it, be sure to subscribe to my channel as we'll continue to build a community, a network of like-minded individuals who are passionate about family perseverance, about growth, about security, and about asset protection. And if nothing else, just stop in just to be nosy, drop a comment. We'll love to hear your 2 cents worth. You may have an idea of something that you want me to talk about. drop it in the comments. And if I can talk about it, I will. If I can't, then I'll connect with an expert that has that information. Now, relative to what we're talking about here, life. This is something that's very serious. And during this time right now, during the holidays, so many people are hurting. They're missing their loved ones. Somebody's loved one is in the funeral home right now as we speak. Somebody just had a funeral yesterday, and somebody just came from a funeral today or have one tomorrow. So these things are very, very serious, and we have to really put our thumb on it and stand beside it and support one another as we're going through these issues, death and whatnot. It's a very serious issue. Maybe you're young and your parents is young, and maybe your grandmother is young and grandfather, and you haven't experienced this. But I assure you that if you keep living, you will experience something like this. And hopefully it'll come back to you in the back of your mind and work its way to the front and say, oh yeah, that guy Richard Williams, he made a valid point when he was talking about that. And now I'm experiencing it. So don't take it too lightly. You know, treat people the way you want to be treated yourself. Go see people. Go see your grandmother. Go see your family members that are in the rest home or convalescent center. Go see those people who are in rehabilitation, the sick and shut in, as they so to speak. Go check on your people. Because one day, you're going to be one of those people too, and you're going to want someone to come and check on you, right? So do it now. Put the work in now. Love on your people while they are living. Give them their flowers while they yet live so that they can see the beauty that those flowers bring. All right? Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you on my next video.